right? Opportunity cost. What does mean opportunity cost? Obviously, the easiest way to remind it as sacrification. If you are sacrificing something, sacrificing or forgone amount, sacrificing amount, forgone amount, or give up amount, give up amount because of choice. Why? Let me explain. Because of choice, you have to sacrifice something, forgone something, give up something. The value of that sacrification can be identified as opportunity cost, right? Because I told you, if you have some resources, let's say 5,000, actually money is not a resource, right? It's only a medium of exchange, but I'll use money to explain this, right? You have 5,000 and you had few options also. First one, book, according to your preference, right? First one would be book. Second one, if you not purchase book, you will go for the movie. Third preference, your first preference is කවුරු හරි වාගෙන් අහනවා මේ 5000න් මොකද කරන්නේ? වා කියනවා මං කැමතිම දේ තමයි බුක් මේ පොතක් පර්චේස් කරන එක. නවල් එකක් හරි නැත්නම් පාස් පේපර්ස් හරි. ඊට පස්සේ දෙවෙනි එක ඔයා ඒක කරේ නැත්නම් මොකද කරන්නේ? ඔයා මූවි එකක් බලන්න. ඊට පස්සේ ඒකත් කරේ නැත්නම් මම හොඳ මීල් එකක් හොඳ කෑම වේලක් ගන්න. right? I'm going to take a good meal. එහෙමත් කරේ නැත්නම් මම මේක ක්ලාස් එකකට මට ජොයින් වෙනවා මම ඒක පේමන්ට් එක ක්ලාස් ෆී එක. Then according to your preference, obviously the best preference should be selected, no? So your choice would be first one. Choice. Right? But because of that you selecting the first one, you have to give up on all these three. You have to give up. Give up on all these three. But keep in mind, not all these three options are opportunity cost. Why? That's because of this. If you are not selecting a book, if you are not choosing a book, then would you be able to select all of these three stuff? No. You have to select only second best preference. අපි හිතමු ඔයා පොත ගත්තේ නැහැ කියලා. පුතේ ඔයාට පොත ගත්තේ නැත්නම් මේ තුනම එකපාර සිලෙක්ට් කරන්න පුළුවන්ද ඔයාට? බෑ. එතනිනුත් එකයි ඔයාට සිලෙක්ට් කරන්න වෙන්නේ. තුනම සිලෙක්ට් කරන්න බෑ. ඔයා මේ තුනම give up කරා තමයි මේක තෝරගනිද්දි. හැබැයි ඔයා මේ තුනම හරියටම බැලුවොත් තුනම නෙමෙයි give up කරේ. ඔයාගේ ඊළඟ preference එක තමයි give up කරේ. ඇයි? ඔයා පොත ගත්තේ නැත්නම් if you are not purchasing the book, you can't select all of three. You can only select second best alternative. So this is the opportunity cost. What does opportunity cost mean? Next best alternative, next or second best alternative. Which the value of second best alternative, the value of second best alternative which forgone due to choice. choice එක නිසානේ ඔයාට මේක අතාරින්න සිද්ධ වුනේ. ඔයා පොත ගත්තේ නැත්නම් ඔයා මූවි එක බලන්න යනවානේ. ඔයාට එතනින් ඒ satisfaction එක හම්බ වෙනවනේ යාළුවොත් එක්ක හරි කාත් එක්ක හරි මූවි එක බලන්න ගියා. එහෙනම් අන්න ඒකයි ඔයාගේ opportunity cost එක. Next best alternative which forgone due to choice. choice එක නිසා තමයි එහෙනම් මොකක් එන්නේද? opportunity cost එක එන්නේ. right? right, we'll see. Opportunity cost is the loss of potential gain or satisfaction from second best alternative when one alternative is chosen. When the best alternative is chosen, the value of second best alternative that you have to forgo, then that is the opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is a subjective concept. ඒ කියන්නේ පුතේ මේක පුද්ගලයා මත පදනම් වෙනවා. subjective. ඔයාට opportunity cost එක වෙන්නේ එකක්, තව එක්කෙනෙක්ට තවත් එකක්. අපි හිතමු මෙන්න මෙහෙම. Amal is there. Amal prefer to do with 5,000 rupees. Amal is prefer to do first one book, second one movie, third one past paper, no, meal, fourth one class. But when it comes to Sita's first preference would be movie. Second preference would be meal. Third one book. Fourth one class. Now, according to Amal, his opportunity cost, according to Amal, his choice would become first one, book, right? If this is the preference list, book would be chosen, right? Book would be chosen. But second one would be the opportunity cost, right? And when it comes to Sita, her first preference would be movie. So that is her choice. Then choice also subjective. And her opportunity cost would be meal. Her opportunity cost would be meal. Then, right, his opportunity cost is movie. Her opportunity cost is meal. So his choice would be was book. Her choice was movie. Then choice and opportunity cost both are subjective concept. ඒවා පුද්ගලයාගෙන් පුද්ගලයාට වෙනස් වෙනවා, subjective, right? This will different from person to person, because choice and the second best alternative will depend on the person. හැමෝටම opportunity cost එක එකක් නෙමෙයි. හැමෝටම හැමෝගෙම choice එක එකක් නෙමෙයි. It can be different. So that's called subjective. Next one. Opportunity cost is not only limited to the person who make the decision, right? Opportunity cost is not only limited to the person who make the decision, but also the society also can be affected by that. Let's say government is going to government, this opportunity cost is belong to, let's say, government. Government is looking to invest some money in new project. Let's say new infrastructures. Yes, infrastructures would be provided. Or new industry. Export zone. Government එක අලුතෙන් export zone එක ඔය තියෙන්නේ කටුනායක බියගම ඒ වගේ පැත්ත තියෙන export zone එකක් හදන්න යනවා. අපි හිතමු ඉතිරි සල්ලි නැත්නම් ඒගොල්ලෝ government is going to provide some subsidies for farmers. Farmers ලට subsidies දෙන්න යනවා. Right? If government select this, if government choose this one, if government choose this one, then farmers would be suffered. Why? Farmers doesn't have any subsidy. Farmers would be suffered. Farmers will suffer. Then this opportunity cost is not only impact on government, but also impact on farmers, right? Farmers will suffer because farmers do not getting any subsidy. Subsidy means, let's say, due to lack of income, due to low income, they will receive some transfer. මොකක් හරි ඒගොල්ලන්ට ආධාරයක් ලැබෙනවා කියන්නේ. ඒ ආධාර ටික ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ තවදුරටත්. ඇයි? Government choose the export zone. Right? Let's say government choose the subsidy. Let's say government choose the subsidy. Subsidy instead of export zone. Then farmers will become benefit. Farmers ලට අවුලක් නැහැ. හැබැයි මේ export zone එකකින් රස්සා දෙන්න තිබ්බ අය, right? The people who were going to employed because of this export zone, they can be suffered now, right? So there can be unemployment for that employees. That employees will suffer, right? Then keep in mind, because of the opportunity cost, it does not only impact on the person who make the decision, but also it can be impact to other society as well, right? Right. Write it down. Right. Then scarcity means the relationship between scarcity, choice, and opportunity cost. I'll explain it first and then write it down. Because of scarcity, here you have to write down the answer. Initially, you have to explain what is scarcity, what is choice, and what is the opportunity cost. You have to explain those 3 words initially, right? That is the first step. Don't go for the exact answer directly, right? In economics, so many students getting low marks because of they are writing only the answer. No, you have to provide definitions as well. So what is scarcity, what is choice, and what is opportunity cost? You have to give them first, and then the explanation. Because of scarcity and Actually, why scarcity arise? Because of limited wants, because of limited wants plus unlimited human wants, scarcity will arise. Scarcity, right? That's why scarcity will arise. And because of scarcity and scarce resources having alternative uses, what arise? Say it again. What was it? Choice. Scarcity is there. Scarcity resources are having alternative uses. Then you have to pick one. That is the choice. Choice. Let's say, what are the alternatives? First one, second one, third one, fourth one, and continuously you have so many unlimited bonds, right? Alternative uses are unlimited bonds. Then you will pick the first one. That is the choice, right? You will pick the first one. That would be the choice. First one is the choice. But the value of second best alternative that forgone would be the opportunity cost. That is the relationship between scarcity, choice, and opportunity cost. Why? Then why opportunity cost arise? Because of choice. Because of choice, the second best alternative, the value of second best alternative that you have to forgone, that is the opportunity cost, right? Got it? Again, because of two reasons, scarcity arise. Limitation of limited resources. Limited resources with compared to unlimited human wants, scarcity will arise. And as a result of that, and having alternative uses, you have to make a choice. Your choice would be the most preferred option, most preferred alternative. But when you selecting the most preferred alternative, that you will forgone the second best alternative. So the value of second best alternative would be the OC, opportunity cost. Scarcity means that productive resources are limited compared to physical human wants. Human wants, needs also fine, but we'll put wants. Thus, there are not enough resources available to satisfy everyone's want. To satisfy everyone's wants, there are no sufficient resources. However, from the available resources contain multiple alternative uses. Right? This leads to the problem of choice. What leads to problem of choice? Scarcity and having alternative uses. Every choice is a trade-off. What does mean trade-off? There's a new word. Trade-off mean when you selecting something, when selecting something, you have to give up on another thing. That means trade-off. Trade-off එක කියන ළමයි මොකක් හරි ගනිද්දී අපි සල්ලි දීලා බඩු ගන්නවා. When you purchase goods, you will receive good. You will receive the good, but you will sacrifice. You will forgo your money. You have to give up on that, right? Then every choice is a trade-off. When one thing is selected, another thing needs to be sacrificed. When one thing is selected, another thing needs to be sacrificed. For example, let's assume you have two works, either study or working. If you spend an hour studying, you have one less hour to do the job, right? Therefore, you have to sacrifice 1 hour of working for studying. It is the opportunity cost of studying. That's an example. You do not need to provide it for the answer. That's an example actually, right? Next one, opportunity cost is the loss of potential gain, satisfaction from second best alternative when one alternative is chosen, right? So this is the relationship between scarcity, choice, and opportunity cost, right? So what you need to explain here? Because of limitation of resources and unlimited wants, the scarcity can be arised, or scarcity is inadequate resources with compared to unlimited wants. And because of scarcity and having alternative uses, you have to make a choice. When you are making the choice, the most preferred one, you have to forgo second best alternative. That would be the opportunity cost. So that is the answer, right? Is there any more? No. Opportunity cost and decision making. That's not much important. We'll read it. Opportunity cost is a part of total cost, since it should be considered when decision making, right? You have to write this down. I think maybe in the tutorial it will be there. Opportunity cost is a part of total cost. Opportunity cost is a part of total cost. Keep in mind, opportunity cost is a part of total, only part, right? Only a part. Since it should be considered when decision making. When decision making, it should be considered. If the satisfaction received from chosen alternative is either higher or equal to its opportunity cost, right? Opportunity cost එකේ value එකයි එකට වඩා අපි choose කරපු එකේ value එක වැඩි නම් හොඳයි, right? අපි හිතමු ඔයා ඉස්කෝලේ යන්නේ නැතුව ගෙදර ඉන්න තීරණය කරනවා. එහෙනම් එතනදී බලන්න ඕනේ ඉස්කෝලේ යන එකෙන් ඔයාට ලොකු benefit එකක් ලැබෙනවද? ගෙදර හිටියොත් benefit එක ලැබෙන්නේ. ගෙදර හිටියොත් නම් benefit එක ලැබෙන්නේ හරි අවුලක් නැහැ. හැබැයි ඉස්කෝලේ යන එකේ benefit එක වැඩි නම් ගෙදර ඉන්නවට වඩා ඔයා අනිවාර්යෙන්ම ඉස්කෝලේ ආ යුතුයි. හරිද? ඒක තමයි මෙතන කියන්නේ. When the chosen alternative is either higher or equal to its opportunity cost, alternative that has been selected is accurate. ඔයාගේ choice එක accurate. However, if the satisfaction received from chosen alternative is lower than the opportunity cost. ඔයා select කරපු choice එකේ value එක opportunity cost එකට වඩා අඩුයි නම් ඔයා ගිහිල්ලා තින්නේ මෝඩ decision එකකට. හරිද? ඔයාට ඊට පස්සේ හිතන අපරාධෙ මම මේක කළේ. මේකේ opportunity cost එක වැඩිනේ මං choose කරපු එකේ value එකට වඩා. Right? However, if the satisfaction received from the chosen alternative is lower than the opportunity cost, alternative that has been selected, that means choice, is inaccurate. Choice එක වැරදි ඔයාගේ. Right? Then we have zero opportunity cost. We'll do it today, right? Write it down.